Will Aaron Ramsey switch Arsenal for Chelsea? Chelsea's turbulent summer could be set for another twist. After changing Italian managers and shelving their billion-pound stadium plans, the Blues are back where they should be, in the midst of plenty of semi-fanciful transfer rumours. Daily Mail are reporting that Aaron Ramsey, the Arsenal central midfielder, could be making his way across London to Stamford Bridge. The story suggests that Ramsey, who only has a year left on his contract, could be available for as little as £30 million. If the transfer were to go through, it would represent the same sort of cut-price deal that saw Alexis Sanchez move to Manchester United in January 2018. The 27-year-old Welshman hasn't expressed any desire to leave the Emirates Stadium, but with Arsenal strengthening their midfield this summer with the acquisitions of Lucas Torreira and Matteo Guendouzi, this is probably as good a chance as any that Chelsea will have to sign Ramsey. Where would Ramsey play in Chelsea's midfield under Sarri? Chelsea's new manager, Maurizio Sarri, has already made it clear that the middle of the park is the area of the field he wants to strengthen the most. But if Ramsey were to follow in Ashley Cole's footsteps and make the cross-capital trip, where would he fit in? Chelsea are another side with a long list of midfielders at their disposal, and you can only see Ramsey arriving if at least two of their current roster are shipped out. Where would Ramsey fit into Sarri's plans? Sarri is known for his fast, passing-based attacking football and prefers using a 4-3-3 formation with a deep-lying playmaker making up the base of his midfield trio. Jorginho held that role at Napoli and will almost definitely do the same at Stamford Bridge. Alongside him in Naples were usually Allen, a box-to-box destroyer type, and Hamsik, a nimble and attacking number 10 with a ruthless eye for goal. So, which Chelsea players are likely to struggle with the new vertical tiki-taka being brought in by Sarri, and where might Ramsey fit in? Chelsea's midfield dilemma. Jorginho, the Blues' only major signing this summer. At £50 million he becomes their most expensive midfielder ever, and they even pipped Pep's Manchester City to the signing. The Italian international knows Sarri's style and has already impressed in pre-season. Verdict: one of the first names on the team sheet. N'Golo Kante, almost without question the best defensive midfielder on the planet. Chelsea's Player of the Season for 2017-18, the diminutive World Cup-winning Frenchman should have no trouble adapting to whatever role Sarri assigns him. Verdict: one of the first names on the team sheet. Cesc Fabregas, the veteran pass master, had a mixed time under former boss Antonio Conte. He excelled in the Blues' 2016-17 title-winning campaign as a super sub, but disappointed last term despite having more starting opportunities. His experience and leadership skills alone make him an invaluable member of the first-team squad, and Sarri's attacking style might bring out the best of the former Barcelona man. That said, he would probably lose out to the more mobile and attacking Ramsey, if the Welshman were to be brought in. Verdict: potential starter. Ross Barkley, after a turbulent season plagued by injury, it might finally be time for Barkley to make his mark at the top level. Long heralded as a future star of the England team, Barkley has started in both of Chelsea's pre-season matches so far and has looked comfortable in the Hamsik role. Verdict: occasional starter or impact substitute. Timo Bakayoko's last season's £40 million signing from Monaco has largely disappointed in Chelsea blue. A wayward pass against Inter led to the only goal Chelsea have conceded in pre-season so far and brought back memories of some of the young Frenchman's worst performances. Though physically and defensively strong, one can't imagine him being more than a peripheral figure under Sarri, especially if more bodies are added in the middle. He has been linked with moves to Sevilla and Milan. Verdict: loaned out or sold. Danny Drinkwater, a surprise deadline day buy last season. Drinkwater struggled with injuries and drifted out of the first-team picture. At 28, he is in the prime of his career and cannot afford another season without consistent game time. No surprise he is being linked with the move away, possibly on loan. Verdict: loaned out or sold. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, one of England's young breakout stars at this summer's World Cup, the Chelsea youth product spent last season impressing on loan at Premier League rivals Crystal Palace. Chelsea fans would love to see one of their own playing regularly. But if he can't force a way into the side after last season, then he must surely be considering his future. Although he's a different breed, more physical and dominating player than Ramsey, Loftus-Cheek would leave most likely on loan if Ramsey were to join the Blues. Verdict: loaned out if Chelsea sign Ramsey, impact sub if not. Topics you might be interested in.